Happy Tuesday. Happy day after Labor Day. Took yesterday off, went to the beach with the dogs. It was glorious, freezing cold, came back to sweltering heat. And then I went to the park and chilled out in the shade and made the day out of it. It was kind of fun. And my hair needs to be done. Anyway, so need to tell you, September 2nd marks the start of September and fall. It's getting into fall time. I know we're still seeing the summer heat, which I think we're going to see for another few days. I understand Thursday we're going to see 84. Crazy. But look, we're getting into the fall. How are we going to get your home sold in the fall? Things to think about, right? Now, part and parcel, mostly it's all the same stuff, but let's go into it. Get your mindset right. We do see a drop in homes available for purchase. It's just kind of a normal. Now, drop in number of homes for sale compared to our selling season, March, April, May. Throughout the last 3 months, we saw a considerable drop in inventory, and now we're going to see it come down a little bit more. But that's good news. If you're serious about selling, there are buyers out there that are serious about buying. Now, we saw a drop in value here in Blossom Valley. We saw a drop in volume pretty much all throughout since May. But here's the thing. During the summer, most people go on vacation. They're dealing with their kids. They're dealing with a lot of different things. It's hot out. The last thing they want to do is go out and shop. My sister, who's a broker in Vegas, does open houses every weekend, and she tells me she sees crickets for beautiful houses. She sees nobody showing up because it's too damn hot, right? So think about it this way. The weather will get better, and that means more people will come out. And FOMC is slated to reduce rates here in the end of September, and that's good news, right? That means buyers will come back in droves, will attract more buyers because of rates, and the weather will be more pleasant than it is now. And granted, look, it's less than 100 degrees, right? We haven't seen anything reach over 100 degrees in San Jose yet, knock on wood, and we're happy about that. However, hot is hot. Anything past 90 degrees is unbearable. If you're in the desert, 114 is just ridiculous, but it is what it is. I was there last week and it was beautiful. It was 94. It was hot, but it wasn't that crazy hot. Like here it was almost intolerable, but here it's different, right? We're all spoiled. Less inventory available for homes, less competition for available financing, less competition for related services. That means if you need to stage up your house, there's going to be less houses to deal with, and stagers are scrambling to get more business, so they're happy to work with you instead of having to push you out 2 weeks. And if they're that busy, then you shouldn't be going with them anyway. Go with somebody else. So I don't know about all this stuff. Homeowner tax breaks such as mortgage interest deduction. By purchasing a home in autumn, home buyers know they can be settled into their new home in time for the holidays. It's true. And here's the thing, right? If you have kids and you're empty nesting in summer, you wanted to wait till summer and all of a sudden the market tanked, now's your time to try it again. Hopefully you've waited 30 days to reset the days on market, and then you put it back on market, and now you have a whole set of new buyers out there. So get your house ready to go. Start getting the cleaners out, start dusting off the windows and screens, and get your home ready to sell again. There you go. I'm really struggling with this because this is since April. I don't know why they haven't updated this. I went back and looked inside the gizmos and made sure that this is the most recent ones. we're not seeing a huge increase in delinquencies. So if you hear the crash bros saying we're seeing that, it might be regionally. I know Dallas, I know Las Vegas. I know a lot of delinquency. And delinquency is when you stop paying your mortgage and a notice of default is filed, and then the bank starts the process of bank or buying their or taking over or foreclosing on your house. So we're not seeing a huge increase. Now, once this thing pops into the most recent one, which should be, I mean, this was all updated in August, so it's going to be a couple more months until this thing updates. So we'll come back to that in a couple months. Cupertino House of the Week. The reason why I picked this is because it's brand new on market, and it's just a standard house for almost $4 million. $4 million. Ridiculous. Flower Court, not my listing, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,000 square feet, built in 1960. Let's take a look inside. Slightly updated, newer tile floors, newish home or kitchen. Yeah, I like this. I like the wood look. I like the granite. I like the island. The green is not really my style, but I'd still take it. It's still beautiful, but for $4 million, probably not. Travertine, older, dated bathroom. Same with the guest bath. I like the color of to me, this looks like it has a hint of green in it, like a little minty, but it's gray. It's light. It's airy. And look, staged homes. Staged homes. If you want to get the most value out of your house, stage your home. Stage it. Clean it. Make it smell nice. Stage the house, make it look like a model home. Even if you have boob lights and you have a dated kitchen or dated bathrooms, your house is going to sell faster if it has stage. Yes, it's a cost. If you cheap out, you don't have anybody but to blame. Oh, you can always blame your agent, but your agent can only do so much, right? And if you refuse to do the staging, well, that's on you. Okay, this is Willow Glen House of the Week. Talked about this one before. I think I talked about it last week. Crescent Drive, not my listing, $4.2 million, brand spanking new. 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 3,800 square feet, and built in 2025. And the reason why I picked it is because you can walk right down to the table and Lincoln Ave and just hang out and enjoy company with your friends. And you don't need to label pictures because, I mean, come on. That's just ridiculous. I like the accordion look on the windows here instead of having sliders. When you're having a party and you're entertaining, people can come in and out. It's nice. Gives your house a bigger, airy feel to it. I like this vaulted ceiling. To me, vaulted ceilings are a dated look. I like tray ceilings, high tray ceilings, but that happen to fit the format of this home. Not a big fan of the brass, the new brushed brass. I'm not a fan of that, but that's, don't listen to me. Who the hell am I? The reason why I don't like the brushed brass is kind of like the rubbed oil bronze look. It's trendy. In 5-10 years, you're going to have to replace it. If you're into that, that's cool. Whatever. This looks like it's a wine room, maybe downstairs. Not sure why you would just do that, but this is Willow Glen. You can do whatever you want. Nice bathrooms. But again, for $4 million, I wouldn't buy this house. That's just me. And then Luxury Home of the Week. This is brand new. Tallwood Court, $24 million. $24 million. 6 bedrooms, 7.5 bath, 10,000 square feet, built in 2025. So just built, and it is in Atherton. If you want to know exactly where it is, there you go. Let's take a look inside. look under the hood. I've been watching TE videos on my shorts, and love the guy. He's just very chill, ASMR. Kind of gets you motivated to work on your car, but then you go outside in the heat and you're like, nah, I'll do it later. And then you forget. This is a nice house, limited on photos. I tell you, if you're going to sell your house, I would have spent a little bit more on photos, but maybe they want you to go to their website. This episode is brought to you by the Home Inspection Checklist. If you have not downloaded it yet, take a look. Remember, no home is perfect. This is not designed to take the place of a home inspector. This is designed so that you can go through and get your honey-do list before you bring in an inspector, get it done, knock through it, have your handyman, landscaper, painters take care of all the little things that you see, and then bring the inspector in, have them give you a nice clean report, because clean reports are always good, and disclose everything that you did to repair it. There you go. This week's Santa Clara highs and lows. This is the highest sold home in Santa Clara County. This is Lorena Lane. None of these are my listings. Sold for 91.5 at 98%. 98% of list price. Yep. And then this one right here is McGraw Ave in Morgan Hill. Sold for exactly 100%. Took 13 days to sell. And the value is not even in the land. I don't know why anybody would buy this other than maybe they want to tear it down. And I mean, it's almost a quarter acre, so I could see that. But not much to this house. It's old, dingy, ready for a tear down. They're probably going to just tear it down. Let's take a look at the highest list price to sales price ratio. Started at 2.5, sold for 3.2 for 120, almost 129%. And this is Timlot Court in Palo Alto, $3.2 million, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. There you go. Guys, I'm telling you, if you list your house low, the market will tell you what the house is worth, period. Because if you don't, like this one right here, you wait 60 days, get frustrated and pissed off. You want to be a market maker, you better have a very nice house in order to be a market maker. Otherwise, you're wasting everybody's time. This is in Saratoga. Originally listed at $9 million, dropped it down to 7.5, and somebody took advantage and took another $1 million off. And this sold for 72% of the original list price. Why would you do that? Well, ego. Ego. I mean, the seller says it's worth $9 million. You put it on the market for $9 million. The agent didn't do the right thing for the buyer, for the seller. And he conceded and said, well, we can try, but after a few days, we need to drop it down and see what it's really worth. If your house expires, it's all your fault. I hate to tell you this. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but the truth is your house isn't worth what you think it is. Your house is worth what buyers are willing to pay for it. And if you have your house on market for 30, 60, 90 days, you still don't have offers, your agent has done everything that they normally do to sell your house. And yes, they're selling other houses around you, and they're not going to pay as much time on your house because you refuse to lower the price to attract buyers. It's the price, location, market condition, and property condition, period. All right. Yesterday I didn't do a video, so this is the highest and lows. We already went through that. I'm sorry, that was today's. And then here is Monday's 12 Bay Area County market report. Nothing crazy to look at. However, Santa Clara just popped over $13 billion in sales on the 36th week of the year. And there's no slowdown for Santa Clara County. Yeah, prices might be contracting, but smart sellers are meeting buyers where they want to be. And there you go. And I just started a new chart for you to look at. Months of inventory. I don't know how to get rid of this. I still have to figure this out. I don't know why this thing's popping out, but months of inventory isn't going crazy outside of Napa. Napa had a hard couple months, but everything else seems to be staying pretty level. I don't want to say stagnant because we're seeing homes sell. We're not seeing major shoot ups here, any major hockey stick chart points to the chart. And I think we're doing fine. I think this market is doing really well. We're not seeing a bunch of bank-owned properties pop in. We're not seeing delinquencies. We're seeing homes sell. Yes, prices are coming down a little bit, but it's the summer. When does the summer thing slow down? Buyers get pickier. And because of 7% rates, actually we're at 6.5% right now, FOMC is slated to drop their rate in end of September. Rates have come down in anticipation of that to 6.5%. So you can buy a house under 6% right now. Or you can get a loan for under 6% right now. All right, that's it for now. 2 days in one because yesterday was Labor Day. Thanks for watching. I'm Vito with Abitano. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out there.